The one event that everyone waits for year-round in the Hunter Classic is finally here. It's time for a Halloween event on a new map this year. We are on Settler Creek, so from what I've heard, every single animal on this map has a Halloween skin, and of course there's going to be werewolves out here as well, so we're going to go ahead and get loaded up. We've got unlimited ammo, we've got the 12 gauge, the 308, and the crossbow pistol, and apparently it's not going to take too long to find a werewolf. If that's a male, it's a female, we would go after, but we're just gonna go this way and look for some other stuff. I don't think it'll take too long. And it sounds like we found more than one thing. I can't help but wonder if that second one was the female werewolf, but we almost should have been out of render of it. I think we'll stick with the crossbow pistol for now, and then maybe we swap to the shotgun if we hear both like kind of getting here at the same time. Kinda scary that they're not getting here. I thought the first was down this way. Oh, that's gonna be a terrible spot. Okay. That was a female. Getting reloaded. Pretty good start to the Halloween event here in 2023. I wonder, was that the female and did we... Oh, nope, it's coming. Okay. That's a male. And we're 2 for 2. Pretty good deal. So that was actually, I realized after panicking for a little bit, the first one we shot was the female that called, while we were pretty much just leaving the lodge, because of course the track is lit up. 2 werewolves down, less than 200 meters outside the lodge. That's the kind of thing we like to see for the Halloween events. Oh, I don't think we're quite going to get this set up. I saw that skull down there. Got another werewolf charging. Good size, up to 370. And I was going to try to, it would have worked too with being a decent werewolf. I wanted to stand right over that skull and get a decent trophy shot. No such luck, but a 154 kilo 340 score. That will do one of the objectives for the Halloween mission. We need a werewolf over 333. So that is done. And we've got the blue skull. And that's kind of why we're going to run the roads. For one, that sounded like the Wero pigs from last year. And whatever it is getting here pretty quick. I think it's a pig. It is a pig. Ooh, that was not as good a shot. Did that get something? It either killed it or maybe we spawn shot it? Oh, we did. I actually wasn't aware that was a possibility. Not that we need to go silent now. What? Oh, it died. That was not what I thought was going to happen. So it looks like they did use the same Wero pigs from Bushrangers Run from last year, and we did basically hit everything, so I guess that explains why I ended up dying. Another objective done. But yeah, the roads are some of the best places to actually find the collectibles. Obviously no brush and stuff to hide them, so not only do we get cleaner, flatter shots at the stuff that charges, we also can look for those collectibles, and I think it's the... is it Dia de los Muertos or something skull, the white one? It's always hard to find. Looking like another common werewolf here. Just a little female. And I believe there are 3 different rare variants this year. 2 that we've had, and then a new one. So, looking forward to seeing that. Heart and brain. We'll take it, 283. Oh god, okay, that's a rabbit. Just shot a female pig. I think it's gonna get away, but there's also a werewolf. God, okay, oh, okay, found him. Hit him. Didn't kill him? Wonder if that'll bring him down, I don't even know. Oh boy. Okay, more than one. It's gonna stay loaded. I think we only have 2 shots. That werewolf's gonna get here too eventually. Okay, see him? These little guys are the worst. I don't know how we're still alive, and the werewolf is nowhere to be found? So, got a werewolf coming in. We're 0 for 2 on setting up cool trophy shots. I wanted to be right there. Heard a rabbit. I think it's this direction. And they are so, like, silent. We just have to be right there. He is. Oh, that's a big one. Interesting skin on that, too. That one we got. So the thing about the rabbits is they don't have vitals, so you can't, you know, maybe get a lung shot like we did on that first pig. It's either head or body, basically. And I wonder, is this one that we had already hit? I don't remember that score. Look at the flames on that guy. 1.7 kilo. It's a monster rarity. 1674. I bet we'll get a bigger one by the time this event's over. 1999 is the highest possible score, but we will take a quick trophy shot. And I think the one thing that separates these murder bunnies from the ones... Oh, that's different with the sunglasses filter coming off. But from the ones last year, they are essentially solo. We did have 2 charge us back to back there earlier, but we're not going to have full burrows of rabbits coming after us, and that probably helps us out. But we've now seen the monster rabbits, obviously werewolves, the wero pigs. Still a lot of stuff out here we have yet to see. And I'm here. What was that? Okay. Had a bobcat, but I'm far more concerned about that. It didn't sound like a normal bobcat call. So I wonder, do they actually charge? Or do we need to call them in? I hate that we just don't know where it's going to come from. Maybe it ran into water and fled? Actually, is that one of our rabbits dead there? It actually is. Could have been the one even that just called. It was wounded for 4 minutes. Another solid one at 1606. We will take it. I think the CSS is higher. Actually, I'm certain it is. You get a better GM reward for killing these things than you would if they were, you know, a non-murder rabbit. That's kind of cool. So I think that bobcat was out this way. And if we don't get some kind of charging sound, we'll know we probably got to call in the next one. I did bring the caller just in case. Now that is one thing I've wanted to see. A Roosevelt elk bull calling, and in the loading screen, we got to see kind of, I guess, a preview of what their skins are going to look like. So that was a normal elk call. I'm going to guess maybe they don't charge. I'd love if they did. But we'll call this guy in, or at least try to, just in the interest of seeing what they look like. For, I don't know, a half a decade now, I've been asking for the zombie elk from Timber Gold Trails to come back to the Hunter Classic for the Halloween event. These are different, but they are awesome. 125 to 170, just a little guy. And I think for this one, we might throw the scope on our 12 gauge, or we just don't have it, so never mind. I feel like I want that extra accuracy, but we'll just try to heart shot him. Heart or brain is the only way to insta-drop these things. And of course, no front bead on this. Didn't get the heart shot. Gonna just try to make sure he goes down. I think we should have gotten a lung. Can't tell how much blood is there due to the lighting, did we? Yeah, that's gonna get him. And of course, died in the water. We'll be able to go into trophy shot mode and take a look. What does that say? I'm probably not even going to attempt to pronounce that because I will no doubt get it wrong. 9-second wound time because of the second lung shot as he was fleeing. Let's just kind of stand him up outside of the water. I mean, they aren't exactly like the zombie elk from Timbergold. Pretty darn close though. Just a really cool design. I cannot wait to see the other stuff on this map. We haven't seen whitetail, we haven't seen black bear, turkeys. I think there's another one we're missing as well. Oh, bobcats we have yet to see. That's another female hog, so we'll probably try to go the other way and avoid that. Those we have seen. Ooh, that was exactly what I was hoping would happen. It's a different buck. I had just picked up a whitetail track. This is usually a good spot, you know, outside the Halloween event to get some whitetail. So we're just going to slowly move in towards this tree. If there would be a wero hog or a werewolf or even a murder bunny, which they shouldn't be over here, that could completely screw this up because then we'd have to shoot it and scare our deer. He is the tiniest little thing. 45 to 70, and he's taking forever to come in. It reminds me of the Abraxas deer last year. Like, the animals that don't charge seem like they take their time. Is he all like mummified almost? I think that's what that is. Might attempt a brain shot just because we're at this angle. Just because of all these other species, we should probably carry a scope. Kind of forgot that's something we need to worry about. Does he see us? That sure looked like he looked right at us. I guess there's a chance that maybe tree stands don't affect the Halloween animals, but there's no way that should have given our location away. That was interesting. And that is A mummified whitetail deer. Oh god, the part under is like purple colored? Blind looking eyes, that is pretty neat. Mummy hybrid. So, obvious question I guess comes from this. Can they be non-typical? Because if they can, I think we're calling in every whitetail buck from now to the end of the event. That would look so darn cool in a trophy lodge. So from what I'm finding, every black bear track eventually just leads to fleeing. I can't get one to charge, so my guess is they actually don't. Which is kind of surprising since they actually do charge in their non-Halloween versions, but this one goes up to 230 kilo. It's a decent weight track. I think we're going to slowly follow it and see if we can see what's going on. There he is finally. 90 meters away? Interesting too, it looks like the fur is missing. I'm assuming there's something else going on there, but you don't see the obvious fur texture that's typically there. Man, he still knows we're here too. I kind of think, of course our inventory doesn't want to load, I kind of think 308 with the red dot is an option. Just a matter of, will that spotting outline come up, and it won't. Wait a minute. Oh god, okay, they do charge. Or at least they posture like they're gonna. No, they oh, that is bizarre looking. Wow. They also just don't quit? That was insane. What is the skin on that? Definitely should have shot better. We hit him, I think, all 3 shots. Ugh. Oh my. I don't know. I don't want to shoot him in the head for the trophy shot. I don't know what I think about that. That's creepy. Is he gonna die? He did just die. We can get him out in the light a little bit. Oh my god. I was not ready for that. Skinless. Yeah. Notice that. Body, left front leg. Spine is what knocked him down. And then finally lung and liver with the crossbow there. We'll save taxing stuff till the end. That is so creepy. I was not ready for that at all. I told you I thought the fur was gone. That's the winner right now for creepiest, most unexpected Halloween skin. Maybe not the coolest looking, but oh my god. When that started charging us, that was awful. So they have the same, roughly the same AI as a non-Halloween bear. They don't charge like a werewolf or a Wero pig, but if you get close to them, they charge. That was terrifying. Ooh, there we go. Finally an albino. It is a female. There is, oh boy, I think 2 pigs and another werewolf coming in. So I'm just gonna leave that. Makes for a better trophy shot, especially if there's multiple kind of cool things. Sounds like the 1 pig's getting here first. There's only 2 rounds loaded in this shotgun. Oh boy. Oh my god, wait, what the? I don't think we got any of the things. I thought that was another albino. How did we not? Huh. Well, I guess we get a trophy shot of 1 albino werewolf. I thought for sure we'd hit that in the brain at least. No clue if either of those pigs were decent. 264 scoring female, so not gonna tax that. Definitely worth trophy shotting our first albino of the year though. Not really sure what this is, just casually holding hands. Can't see it as well without the sunglasses filter. I wish it stayed on. And by the way, if you've been playing the Hunter Classic in this Halloween event and wondering why it's a little brighter here in this video, it is because we're wearing the yellow tinted sunglasses. I find they help a lot during these events, and especially for content making. Like, it's already dark. Trying to point out what I'm seeing on screen maybe isn't always the easiest thing, so I try to keep these on so that maybe you guys can see a little bit better than otherwise. That was a pretty big one. I didn't realize that till last second. I think it was max weight and score estimate. 174 kilos? 383.6. Dang. I don't even know what our biggest werewolf is yet. Definitely got a trophy shot that. I'm gonna have to look. And I haven't even, like, really considered what we're doing with the lodge yet. Again, now there's a new rare variant. And typically what we've done is our biggest albino every year and just our biggest common. That is, it's definitely up there. I think we've maybe had a 384, but we really lucked out here too. The rain is making it lighter, so I want to take this trophy shot quickly because we can actually see the Halloween face paint. We can see the werewolf pretty well. This was a good spot to get a nice size one, and we darn near didn't even pay any attention to it. And this, by the way, is the reason why. I had picked up a turkey track, and just in the process of trying to find it, that werewolf called out, and luckily, we actually went back and got him. He ends up being our personal best. We only had a 380 flat, so 383 is a fairly significant upgrade. What is that skin? Is it like the bear? Oh, I think that's like a Thanksgiving turkey, like, cooked kind of thing. Oh boy, okay, gonna go 308 and red dot, I guess? I have no idea what you need to hit for these. Probably anything based on that reaction. Is that actually what that is? Because I thought it almost looked like the, was it russet? The brownish variation from the April Fool's turkeys? It totally is. That's totally like a cooked turkey. What? Pumpkin is what they called it. Wait a minute, am I wrong? Heart shot? So we'll take that. Let's, let me just lift this guy up here. No, it is. They just turned turkeys into a pumpkin. I like my theory better that it's a cooked Thanksgiving turkey, but what an interesting one. So obviously they don't attack, which, by the way, that charging at you or flying at you would be terrifying. But I think it's safe to say, an hour and 20 minutes into this, the fact that we've only been attacked by the rabbits, werewolves, and pigs, and of course the bear when we got close, those are the only ones that will charge. Good timing on that. So bobcats, we definitely need to find another one, get another one to call, and then try to bring it in. Just in time, got up here under the road for this guy. Another kind of decent one. I think it's set up to 375. 163 kilo, got that brain shot in there. 360 score. Not too bad. So in an hour and a half, we've made almost 1,000 GM. We're definitely getting low on them, and I did use GM to buy the jacket that we're wearing today. So, gonna be good throughout this event to make some of those back, and when you put an hour in, you make 1,000 GM in an hour. It could probably even be doing better if we got more stuff to attack and made some better shots. We'll take that too. That's looking awfully albino from here. Another female, unfortunately. Still waiting for that new variant, and we haven't had a golden one either. Now, I thought there were 2 attacking us. There are. Not looking quite as rare for this one. Another female, though. And I don't think we'll take a trophy shot of that, but 2 albinos now, and I think they have become basically the most common of the rares. But we're still looking for a bobcat, and I feel like eventually we're going to get ourselves into trouble here running through the fields. It's kind of where I find the most bobcats on settlers. It's just that happens to be where the most of the rabbits are as well. Sounded like we found the rabbits. There's at least one more werewolf coming here too. Ah, okay. Probably shouldn't have healed that fast. Where was that second rabbit at? I have no idea. Oh, found it. So this is either gonna turn out cool or as a terrible idea. Okay, well, I wanted a kill shot. Thing is, there's more of them. Let's try to make sure that dies. I think what's gonna happen here. Oh boy. That looked like a decent pig, up to 870. Oh, what the? It can get me through the. Oh, he got in here. How did he get in here? So maybe this wasn't a good idea. I thought we could get like a cool trophy shot out of this. That was brutal. I still don't think everything is done charging. Definitely not. This was just not a good idea. think he almost found his way in here. There's another werewolf. I just know. Yep. That was inevitable. And then it's stuck in here. Well, I don't even think the lighting is good enough to get a trophy shot in here. I thought it was going to be cool. We could have one right in the door, but... What? Oh, there's another one. Ooh, I don't think we have a hitbox to... What are the odds this kills us? Oh, really high when we don't have any ammo. Perfect. So, finally, we have a bobcat coming in. It is just a female, but we got the tracks. We're 2 hours and 8 minutes into this, and literally one of the first things we had was a bobcat. Oh, look at that. It's almost got like a mask on. Now, my one concern is, that is insane. We need a big one of those in the event launch. We only have one slug left. Literally our last round for the shotgun. I got the slug scope, and I think we're gonna try to just punch this through the chest. If we miss the heart, maybe we get lungs and can bring it down. So I wanted to step out of the brush just so we can get a clean shot into the chest cavity. And I really would love to shoot it in the light. That is a really cool skin. I love what they did with them. That's gonna drop it. So to this point, we have officially seen all of this species. Did not get to see the golden werewolf or the new variation, but I think we'll save that for some future video. Was that a gobbler? It was. Even despite the shot that we just took. That is maybe my favorite one. Really, really cool. We gotta get a 9+ at some stage. Cyborg is what they called it. 12.0 kg, as if it couldn't have been more perfect. Heart, stomach, and intestine. Gonna go into trophy shots. We'll probably take some kind of cool, like, just photo of the bobcat itself. We won't try to pose the character. I mean, I don't want to say definitively that we saved the best for last, because the black bear was the shock of the entire hunt. But those are cool. I like it a lot. So, the only thing that we ended up taxing was the 383 werewolf. I don't know if we can fast travel yet. I think we probably can. Maybe we can go and take a look at that. So we're gonna have some kind of decision making to do here. The way that we've got this lodge set up right now was our best Ghosteroo last year in 82. We have our biggest common, the 383 from today. And then we had our biggest golden and our biggest albino. With another variation and the addition of black bears, I'm already thinking about getting a second Texas lodge. I think there's 6 of the large platforms to where we could do that. And I mean, if we wanted to do skull mounts of all the elk, which I guess that wouldn't make a ton of sense because you wouldn't be able to see the variations and stuff, maybe that would be an option. I'm not sure what I want to do just yet. We have to have one of the bears in here. And depending on how good that new variation looks for the werewolves, that's something else too, but we'll figure that out down the line. Really cool though to see everything on set. There's one thing I've been kind of impressed with, is the fact that despite all the brushiness that Settlers is kind of known for, we didn't have many issues getting shots off at charging werewolves, pigs, or even the bear, although it did ultimately kill us. Ended up with 49 kills in that 2 hour and 12 minute hunt, but I am looking forward to just getting to see everything else out there. Hunting for maybe a 22, 23 plus black bear. I think I'm going to fill a barrel for them and see if that maybe helps. The bobcats, like I said, we gotta get a 9+. Non-typical whitetail, is that a thing? Like, there's so much more to discover with this event. The skins are amazing. I really want to get some good stuff on the wall in that event lodge. But anyway, that is gonna do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.